Hi guys, this is Maggie from Rock Paper Coffee, and today I wanted to talk to you about something a little bit different. And today the topic is about matcha tea. So I'm not sure if you had a chance to try matcha tea so far, because in Western culture, matcha tea is fairly new discovery. I think it's just it just starts coming to to high street cafes. I think Starbucks is the one that has got um, matcha. I'm sorry, matcha latte in their on their menu, and I think some of the cafes try to introduce it as well. And I think I heard about matcha tea about 1 year ago. Was the first time when I read about matcha tea. The benefits of working with various businesses is that you are open to new discoveries, new trends. So I think I heard about the matcha tea when I was reviewing a website of the matcha tea retailer, and I had a chance to read about the benefits. I didn't try matcha tea back then because I lived in England, and I think I lived in like in a countryside where the access to the you know, good, well stocked grocery stores was quite limited. So I didn't have a chance to try matcha, but I have tried it about 2 or 3 weeks ago. I started drinking matcha tea regularly, and by regularly I mean having it twice a day with a serving of 1 teaspoon per cup. So I had 2 cups per day, and these are not really cups of tea, but I had it as a raw powder mixed in my milkshake. And I have to say, it definitely did do the great job of substitution for coffee, because my energy was always like slumping at about, I would say, 8 a.m. I wake up quite early, and then I have a breakfast and I have a cup of tea with breakfast. For some reason, I cannot have coffee straight away. And then after about 2 or 3 hours, I'm desperate for coffee. So my coffee hour is usually 8 a.m. And since I stopped drinking coffee and I swapped it for matcha tea, I noticed that my energy, I didn't have any more energy slumps, and the matcha was giving me this kind of clear head and focus, and it felt like, this kind of refreshing feeling from the inside, like as if you would have really healthy energy drink. But I didn't feel like that. My heart was pumping, because sometimes after the energy drink you feel like, oh, your heart is pumping from too much sugar. It wasn't like that. It was just like a clean, like a cleansing feeling, that you were getting rid of all the stress and all this that was dragging you down, and basically was finding from within your energy, your focus. And it was really calming, because I didn't, I noticed that fewer, I was annoyed by less and less things as I was, into my session of drinking matcha tea every day. And um, and I think it really did have a positive outcome on how I perceived everyday events, how I, about my attitude to everything, to work, to emails, to anything, to my family, my friends. It definitely does make a difference. And I prepared a list that summarizes all the benefits of matcha tea. It's packed with antioxidants, and antioxidants are the youth promoting elements. So they kill radicals, and antioxidants, they help you get rid of wrinkles. They help you restore dead cells in your skin and in your body. So they're very, very important. 1 cup of matcha green tea has benefits of 10 of cups of green tea, and we know that green tea is very healthy. So basically, this is like drinking 10 cups of regular green tea. It burns fat. Actually, I didn't notice anything like that. So it's one of those. I think it's one of those fads. I didn't notice, you know, if my fat burned. I do exercise regularly, so I did notice that my stomach was a little bit shaped better, but I cannot link it to matcha tea. I think it's just exercise. Lowest cholesterol and blood sugar, I take it as on a face value because I didn't have any tests done before or after, or I haven't got any problems with these. So, but I believe that it's actually true. Provides vitamin C, that that does ring true, because obviously vitamin C is a natural energy booster and it does boost your energy. Okay, natural energy booster right below. So there we go. Promotes relaxation and focus. Definitely, I can guarantee it will. You will feel more relaxed and more focused. Although those two things, they sound like they're on opposite. They're like completely opposite. You are they either focused or relaxed. But basically, you can be relaxed and focused. When you think about it, when you relax, maybe you are more focused. So it's like cleansed feeling from within. You are focused, but you are relaxed towards other things that might, for example, that might annoy you at the same time. Can boost memory and help in learning. Possibly, definitely, and definitely, I believe that it can improve that. Improves physical endurance by 24%. Maybe, I don't know. I mean, as I mentioned, I've been exercising every day, and I'm not sure if any improvement was to be linked with matcha or just by normal muscle uh, muscle exercise. Sort of potassium, vitamin A, C, iron, protein, and calcium. That's absolutely possible. I believe that I'm absolutely obsessed about vitamins A, C, E as well. Obviously, protein. I think protein definitely, because after protein you are filled. You are not hungry, and I definitely felt that my hunger pangs were a little bit under control. It can speed recovery in athletes. That's very much possible because I started new exercise when I was doing the planks and the push-ups, and in the first few days my stomach and my arms were definitely aching, but they recovered much quicker than they used to when I didn't drink matcha. Lowers type 2 diabetes risk. That is absolutely possible because summarizing all the benefits that it had so far, it doesn't have sugar, it is full of protein, so it definitely is good for you. And so this is it. I hope you are intrigued by matcha. I do recommend trying it. As I mentioned, you don't have to drink it just as a pure tea, because to be honest, whatever you will read on the internet that is delicious, it absolutely is not delicious, especially as you try it. Some say that it takes time, in the brackets, it takes time to get used to it, but absolutely, it's one of those things that it's either delicious or healthy. I don't agree about this theory, but definitely I agree when it comes to matcha. But there's a way around it, because if you want a hot drink, what I used to do, I used to mix a little bit of the teaspoon of powder with a little bit of hot water. I made it into paste because it's worth remembering to mix it really well, because otherwise the powder stays on the bottom of the cup. So mix it really well, then add a little bit more hot water, like keep adding gradually until you fill like 3/4 of the cup, and then fill the rest with your hot milk to get the consistency of like latte. Obviously add sugar or your sweetener of choice, and this is really nice. And my favorite type of drink was when I came back from my exercise, and I treated this as the recovery drink. So I mixed in my food mixer cup. I mixed 2 bananas, soy milk, 1 teaspoon of matcha tea powder, 2 teaspoons of honey, and a few drops of coconut oil. And that was so absolutely delicious. No cooking, it's just like 30 seconds on your food mixer, and it was absolutely delicious. So I hope you liked it. This was a story for Matcha Story Limited, but created by Rock Paper Copy. So I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you will be able to test matcha on yourself. I definitely do encourage you to swap coffee for matcha for 30 days. You can do it on Matcha Story Limited. I think it's matchastory.com. There's the website that currently runs the 30-day matcha challenge, and you can get a matcha pack free by the end of it. So yeah, definitely worth trying it. Hope you liked it, guys. Thanks a lot for your time. Bye bye.